The Karate Kid remake was released in 2010 and was directed by Harold Swartz. It tells the story of a kid named Dre who along with his mother moved to China. However, Dre ends up getting bullied by a well-trained kung fu student. However, Dre becomes good friends with Mr. Han, who teaches Dre kung fu. The Karate Kid remake was a film I seen a long time ago with my family back around early 2011 when we rented it from the store Extravision, a DVD store that used to be in Ireland. I think some people might remember it, some people might not. It used to be part of HMV. So I remember back then I was around 6 turning 7 years old, and I actually remember really liking the movie. I seen it again on TV back in 2015 and I enjoyed it even more. So when I seen it being advertised on Netflix, I was very intrigued to actually see it again because the last time I'd seen it was 6 years ago. So I was quite intrigued to give it a rewatch, see if it's hold up and see what I think of it now. As for my experience with the Karate Kid series, I've seen the first 2 movies. I'm not quite sure if I've seen the third one or not, and I've seen the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai. So I watched the Karate Kid remake last night with my good friend, and I have to say, I thought the Karate Kid remake was awesome. This is a fantastic movie. The storyline was excellent. It was engaging, it was heartfelt, there was so much emotion put in. The storyline, it's engaging. It has a good balance. There's some good dark moments, there's some emotional moments, there's some heavy, stuff. It's just overall a very well-rounded storyline. It's just very interesting. I really like, the ideas of these different kung fu academies and, it's got a great concept and the execution is just as good as the concept. I don't know, the storyline, it's great. I really like the journey we're going on with Dre, learning, Kung Fu, becoming good friends with Mr. Han, moving to China. It's some really good stuff. It's so wonderfully told and wonderfully written. It's just an absolutely incredible storyline. It's very engaging in my opinion. And the acting was really good too. Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, to me looks a lot like a younger version of Will Smith. He has the same face as him, I feel. And the acting, like I said, it was really good. And for kids, the acting was just great. It was excellent. And Jackie Chan's acting was, excellent. So I think everyone else did a very good job playing their roles. And the fight scenes were phenomenal. They were very well choreographed and were very intriguing and exciting and had a lot of depth to them. Dre was a great main protagonist. His journey was phenomenal, and when it came to his training, it felt earned for the character as you've seen him grow throughout the movie. Mr. Han was a wonderful mentor character played by Jackie Chan. He was a very interesting character and his dynamic with Dre was great and felt very genuine. The other characters are pretty good and serve their roles well. However, my only issue with them would be, well, there's not really the villain, the bully. The villain, he's not really a villain. He's more of an object, I feel, for the main character to face. And he's not really much of a character, and he's just he serves the role well, but I just feel, I don't know, I would have liked to have learned more about his, maybe give him, why is he, bully? Why is he like that? Does he act the way he does? I just think it would be interesting to give a bit of exposition on him. I know he's a bully, that he's meant to be, an a-hole, but I just think it would have been interesting to expand and develop his character a little more. And the music was great. The music was phenomenal. However, another issue I have with the movie is the ending. While a very nice ending, it just cuts off to the credits when you think something's about to happen. And I really don't like it when films do that. Call of the Wild has done it, Soul has done it, and it's just something that just annoys me. But other than that, other than those 2 flaws, the one with the bully and the ending, I think this is a great movie. Overall, the Karate Kid remake is awesome. It has a well-told coming-of-age story, great acting, great action, wonderful characters, and excellent soundtrack. I'm going to give the Karate Kid remake a very strong 9 out of 10. So, that is my review for the Karate Kid remake. I may review the original Karate Kid trilogy eventually, we'll see how that goes, and I may review Cobra Kai even. Stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on Spirit Untamed. Yeah, that's going to be a great movie. Okay, well, I haven't actually seen it, so I can't judge it, but I will talk about that when I get to reviewing that. It's based on the TV show, so stay tuned for that review. Until then, guys, skadoosh everyone, and take care.